Everyone, please shut up and listen. I want to address a few things and I'm going to get everything I need to off my chest. First of all, William Peck, how dare you even speak my name ever into existence? You don't deserve, you are not on the same playing field as me, even with that championship. Look, your Broken Blade Saints are nothing but a Timu version of the Twin Blade era. You copy me, you want to be me. No matter how bad you try to talk or how big you try to act, you'll never be Evan Turner. Let's get that straight. And you think it's funny because you took Johnny Rage from the Twin Blade era. That means nothing. I have the #1 stunner now, and he is better than Johnny Rage in every way, and he is a better right-hand man than you ever was. Now, second of all, I'm going to insert myself into the championship picture. So I'm going to face the #1 contender tonight. And if I win at the next PLE, instead of it being a one-on-one, it will be a triple threat. And guess what? I will be walking away with the Prestige Worldwide Heavyweight Championship. And anybody who get in my way will get cut. It's that simple. I don't have time to play. I am not here for any games. I don't care how you guys feel about me. I really don't. I'm only here to win the gold, silver, or whatever it is and make it look good, because any gold or silver will look good around my waist and will look good with the Twin Blade era. Let's get that straight. And anybody who wants to talk up against it, you will find yourself hurt. And that goes for you too, champ. Watch what you say. Watch what you do. The Twin Blade era is really coming through. Now, with all that being said, I think I've said enough. Let the show begin so I can get to this main event, knock out the #1 contender, and insert myself into the title picture. And it's that simple. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's your boy FMF Gaming coming at you with another video, coming at you with another episode of Prestige Worldwide Unleashed. Ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from Evan Turner talking big, so we're going to see if he's going to back that up. But here we have a new debuting officer. I was about to say officer, but we have a new debuting wrestler in Prestige Worldwide, and it is Alec Burke, ladies and gentlemen, and he is making his way to the ring, ready to get his first taste of action in Prestige Worldwide. Now, he is not new to wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, but we will see what he can do here, ladies and gentlemen. Will he be able to pull out a victory on his first appearance on Prestige Worldwide? If you're wondering what it says on the back of his singlet, it says, what does it says? Built by grit and forged by freedom. So we're going to see what kind of grit, can this man do in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you guys are, excited. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out One King Entertainment, Lady of Mischief Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Thrill Zone Inc., Ring of Glory, HEW, Under Extreme Wrestling, Sergio of ESW, and Thriller Productions, ladies and gentlemen. All great channels with all great content. If you're into the GTA, check out Gaming with Quint. And then check out Life of Bless on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. That's Life of Bless, Bless being spelled BLXSS, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and check that out. All great content. And here we have the powerhouse Patrick Hughes, a returning superstar, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that this man was retired, but I guess he came back out of retirement and only fit for Alec Burke to take on the powerhouse, ladies and gentlemen. We see what he can do right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just have so much going on right now. We are heading towards our PLEs, ladies and gentlemen, and we are just getting ready. We are excited, And on that, like I said before, I will be dropping the cards for each PLE, ladies and gentlemen. So just stay tuned for that. It might take me a minute before I can drop them, actually, though, because it's just a lot of stuff to get into. But it might take me a little while before I can drop them, ladies and gentlemen. And so it'll take me a minute before we can actually drop the PLEs, because I do want to drop the cards, and I do want, I just have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get together for these shows, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure that each show is enjoyable, and that had to hurt for Alec Burke, ladies and gentlemen. The powerhouse is just taking it to him. But on that note, Alec Burke now with the reversal, and he's trying to show that he is a powerhouse within himself. And what a suplex by Alec Burke, ladies and gentlemen. But again, ladies and gentlemen, like most times when I do the voiceovers, like recently I've been able to do one whole voiceover at one time. But like most of the times, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be able to do one voiceover this whole time. So you will notice differences in sounds and stuff in our backgrounds while I'm doing voiceovers. I do apologize for that, but like I said, I do have a lot of things going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. But I am trying to, like I always say, I am really trying to be more consistent, on dropping videos for you guys, because I'm really hoping that you guys enjoying the videos, and that that we can continue to grow and things like that in the community, ladies and gentlemen. I do wish that as we grow, that maybe I get to do some or get to work with other creators, or more of you guys who are in the community, would actually want your call to join the show, and things like that. So hopefully, all that stuff will go down, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, like I said, I'm at work right now, actually. So if you hear certain things in the background, that's what's going on. And I like doing Prestige Worldwide as FNF Gaming, because I could just talk to you guys as well as call in the matches while these two big men go at each other. But eventually for Prestige Worldwide, I will be making a commentator character as well, because for TDW, for Total Dominance Wrestling, and for Championship Wrestling Enterprise, we have commentator characters, and so it's only right that we bring it to the one that started it all, and that is Prestige Worldwide. I am in the midst of redoing Prestige Worldwide belts, and that's really why you haven't seen any of the champions. I'm just going to keep it real. That's the reason why I haven't put any of the champions out on any of the shows, ladies and gentlemen. It's just so I just don't have their belts right now. So hopefully soon, though, I will have those belts up and ready to go. But here, Powerhouse Patrick Hughes going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and there is your winner, Powerhouse Patrick Hughes. He takes the win over the debuting Alec Burke. But ladies and gentlemen, we cannot judge Alec Burke just off this match, and especially not against the man that he was going against, ladies and gentlemen, because we all know that Powerhouse Patrick Hughes, if you didn't know, this man is a monster. So I'm pretty sure that, this guy, he will be working his way towards the championship. So whoever is the champion, when he gets into the picture, I'm pretty sure that he is going to give them a fight. But here is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Powerhouse Patrick Hughes. And we get ready to move on to. Oh, look how he keep looking at Cynthia Evans. It's like he's challenging her too. He's saying, you know, you came out here with your boy. Do you want something too? But she should be headed back up the ramp because she is in our next match, ladies and gentlemen, and she's going against the protege of TDW owner Diamond Doll, and so that's why her name is Diamond Monroe. She is like one of her students. So you have Diamond Monroe versus Cynthia Evans, and so here comes Cynthia coming out right now, making her way to the ring, and you can say that, and you see that Alec Burke comes out with Cynthia now. I don't think this is a couples thing. This is they're both representing America to the fullest in these singlets that they have on. So I think it's more of a that thing than it is of a them trying to date thing or anything like that. But here, Cynthia Evans, the America bombshell, ready to go to work, ladies and gentlemen. And she waits in the ring for her opponent. And here she is, another debuting superstar. Here is Diamond Monroe, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, she is the star pupil of Diamond Doll. So, but she did not want to sign to TDW. She didn't want to go over there with her mentor. She wanted to come here to Prestige Worldwide because this is where Diamond Doll made her name. This is where Diamond Doll reigned as champion for. She had the most championship reigns here. And so, of course, Diamond Monroe wants to see if she can do the same here. So we will see if Diamond Monroe can even get the victory here in her first match, ladies and gentlemen. But we will be back, when she's getting in the ring. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if I know I said it before, but please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out One King Entertainment, Lady of Mischief Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Thrill Zone Inc., Ring of Glory, Honor Extreme Wrestling, HEW, Sergio of ESW, and Thriller Productions. All great channels with all great content, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are into the GTA content, check out Gaming with Quint. That's here on YouTube. And check out Life of Bless, and that's on TikTok. Bless is spelled BLXSS, ladies and gentlemen. And stick around here because we will be dropping GTA content soon, ladies and gentlemen. I promise it. We will be dropping a live of GTA soon. Of RP. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the action that's about to happen in the ring. I'm sure both women are ready and wanting the win in the ring. Both women are wanting to get put into some kind of title picture, whether it is the women's title or it's the baddies title for PWW, which is the secondary women's title. But we will see. And Cynthia, she comes out swinging literally on Diamond Monroe and going for the pin early and getting nothing but a 1 count. I don't see how she can be frustrated. Or did she think that Diamond Monroe was going to be a pushover? But I don't know why she would think that when Diamond Monroe is literally the star pupil of Diamond Doll. But now Diamond Monroe, after that mishap right there, she is back in the clutches of Cynthia. And now Cynthia is just trying to work her over a little, and now putting her over for a pin, but not even getting a 1 count. Ref just wasn't in position. Maybe, now Diamond Monroe with a kick to the face of Cynthia. Now Cynthia still grabbing onto her. Cynthia placing her against the ropes. The ref breaking it up. Are we going to get a clean break? And we actually did, but Cynthia comes back, puts her right back against the ropes, and now working on that arm. Cynthia is not playing any games, and she is really going off on Diamond Monroe. Diamond Monroe have to get herself back into this fight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what else to say, but now, as soon as I say that, there she is with the reversal, and now with the kicks and the chops, and now, oh my goodness, lifting Cynthia up and dropping her down. Diamond Monroe getting on her game, and what is she doing here? Oh, with a knee. And Cynthia looked like she was trying to roll out of the ring, but now Diamond Monroe from one corner, clothesline to the other, and see, she's attacking Cynthia, and I was gonna say because Cynthia's a little gassed, but it seems like Cynthia now has more in the tank as she throws Diamond Monroe in the corner, and what a punch right there. Diamond Monroe getting herself out of that predicament, ladies and gentlemen, and now a kick to the face for Cynthia. And now Diamond Monroe on the outside, she's telling Cynthia to get up. And now another kick, ladies and gentlemen, and Diamond Monroe is really trying to get her first win in PWW as a debuting star, ladies and gentlemen. And look at Alex Burke trying to get her attention, but she will not be distracted as she stumps on Cynthia. Oh my goodness. Now with a kick to the back, and see, she's better focused than Alex Burke was, but that doesn't mean that she's going to take the win, ladies and gentlemen. Because Cynthia back on top right now. And now what does Cynthia have planned? Oh, whatever she had planned did not work. And Diamond Monroe starting to taunt, and we know what we say about taunting here, it can cost you. But now Diamond Monroe, Alex Burke now on the rope, and now Cynthia asking him what he wants. Cynthia like, you want me to lose in my debut just like you. And, well, I'm sorry, Diamond Monroe saying that, but Cynthia getting back into the ring. And now Cynthia out there on the mat. Diamond Monroe climbing up. What does Diamond Monroe have planned here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, and another kick. Oh, and now she is giving her the business as the ref is making his counts, ladies and gentlemen. Cynthia stumping. Diamond Monroe stumping on Cynthia, excuse me. Now Cynthia with the reversal. And it looks like Alex Burke is doing like a magic trick on the outside. This man is standing in mid-air. Oh, Diamond Monroe trying to go for a Superman punch there, but got caught. But now both on the sliding back into the ring. And this gives Diamond Monroe the chance to take the upper hand here. Oh, and what a move by Diamond Monroe as she goes for a pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. She was so close, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this, and like I said, Alex Burke still over there doing this magic trick. This man is floating in thin air right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I didn't know that he moonlighted as a magician. But, you learn new things every day. Oh, and there goes Diamond Monroe. 1, 2, 3, and Diamond Monroe takes the wheel. And we see that Alex Burke stopped doing his little magic trick after Cynthia lost. But that was a great fight between the women. And next we have tag team action. This does not have PLE implications to it though. It is just an old rivalry getting restarted. It is Southern Comfort versus the Hot Shots, ladies and gentlemen, who we already know are our #1 contenders. And they are also coming out with Alex Burke. Are they trying to start like a faction here? The Singlet Crew? But here comes the big men. Here comes Southern Comfort. And they look like they are ready for a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 544 pounds.
As you see, Cletus and Big John making their way to the ring.
The team.
These men are here ready for a fight. And I'm pretty sure a fight is what they are going to get, ladies and gentlemen, as they are facing the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship. They are facing the Hot Shots. And here comes the Hot Shots ready to make their way to the ring. And both men wearing two separate versions of their attire. As you see, the green version is the stand at attention version of their attire, and then the regular Hot Shot attire.
At a combined weight of 515 pounds, Marcus Johnson.
And these men, though they still look ready for a fight. They look like they are ready. Just like I said, show like they are the #1 contenders. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I know I wasn't really talking right there, or you might have heard some sounds because I was eating. I'm not gonna lie, somebody snuck me a sandwich and I had to tear it up. Well, didn't sneak me a sandwich, but I had a sandwich and it was good. Yeah. So that's what that sound is. I was eating that sandwich. It was good. But here we have the Hot Shots versus Southern Comfort, and here we are to start the match. And already finds himself in the wrong corner, but fighting out, ladies and gentlemen. Now I thought he was going for a suplex, but going for a knee instead. Now off the ropes and landing it, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going for a pin right here. One, and only a 1 count. And the match has just started, so I don't know why, you would go for a pin that fast, but throwing him into the corner. Now there's a tag. Now, and there is a tag team move. Big John wanting to get in. Cletus is in the ring against Oliver. He tosses Oliver into his own corner. And now knee striking Oliver right in front of Marcus. Now Oliver trying to get momentum going for him and Marcus, tagging Marcus in. What do they have planned here? A double shoulder tackle. Big John wants back in. He wants into the ring. Cletus tossing Marcus into the corner and now giving Marcus the same knees he gave Oliver. He said, "You can get it too." And Oliver swung on Cletus, but it did not work. Cletus now going to the outside of the ring. This is not a no-holds-barred match or Extreme Rules or anything, so I do not know why he is outside of the ring, but now he gets back in and goes right back into the grip of Marcus, ladies and gentlemen. As Marcus tucks back in Oliver, and they toss him into the ropes again, and now this time the big back body drop for him, for his troubles right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now working on that arm, and this is smart right here, because no matter how big or strong he is, if you hurt that arm, there is nothing he can do. But I thought he was about to finally tag in Big John, but Oliver still again working on Cletus, and now going to tag back in Marcus. These men are doing an excellent job on the tags. Oh, and Big John. Oh my goodness, what a slam by Big John. And oh, he must be the tag in person right now. I didn't even see Cletus tag in Big John. But and I don't think Marcus did either, because it seemed like he was still going after Cletus. But now Big John working on Marcus. And he is, running power slam right there, ladies and gentlemen. Big John is not playing any games right here and right now. You can say that even though both men are about the same size, that Big John is more of the opposing, he's more of the enforcer of Southern Comfort. When it comes to this, he does not play any games in that ring. Not like his counterpart Cletus. Cletus, I mean, he's seeming to be more serious in this match, but and what Big John, what is he doing here? Oh my goodness, and what a horrible move to Marcus right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what he is going to do to get himself out of this predicament, ladies and gentlemen, but he needs to find a way. And then another, but a big back body drop to Marcus now. And now, who is in? Oh, he's going after Big John, and Cletus clotheslines him out of the ring. Seeing these men gotta be hurt. And here's Alec Burke again, distracting the opponents, distracting Cletus. And now giving Oliver the chance to get himself back into control. Now Oliver for the pin. It's only a 1 count, ladies and gentlemen. But Oliver lifted up Big John, or not Big John, but Cletus, and slamming Cletus down. Now he was trying to make a move off the ropes, but then the ref messed it up, but no, he got it anyway. And Cletus is hurt, it seems like, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like Cletus is a little hurt. Now throwing Cletus into their corner, tagging Marcus in. And, Marcus with the strike. And this is a smart thing right here. This is smart. Because they should keep Cletus in... They should keep Cletus in the ring and try to keep Big John out. But now, as I say that, Cletus tossing Marcus into their corner, but Marcus not allowing him to get the tag to Big John and tossing him into the corner himself. And now with the knee strikes in the corner again, and these people are continuing to give each other these knee strikes, and it is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Cletus with the reversal again, and now going to the outside of the ring. And oh my goodness, I didn't never think Cletus could do something like that. And tagging Big John in, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't a good move right here. He should have kept, but Marcus says he doesn't care who's in the ring. They are going to get that work. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, but both teams are wanting to do great things, ladies and gentlemen. They want to get gold, and they want to just be at the top of the food chain in PWW, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm pretty sure that the Hot Shots will take their chance against Psycho Circus, ladies and gentlemen. Now just remember, ladies and gentlemen, Psycho Circus have been beaten, but they never been beaten for those titles, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a whole nother beast, so we have to see what the Hot Shots can do, because it has been the Click over and over again trying to get with Psycho Circus, but now Psycho Circus have a new team to deal with, and it seems like they are trying to start themselves a faction out here, ladies and gentlemen, because this man Alex Burke and the Hot Shots and Cynthia Evans all seem like they are in cahoots with one another, ladies and gentlemen. So we will see what it is. As you see, Oliver slams Big Jim on the outside and he throws him back in, or Big John, excuse me. And Oliver moving, and now Marcus and Big John tying up, but Oliver getting out of it. And now going to strike with Big John, and I don't know if that's the best move, but look at the strength as these men are going all in, trying to get this victory here, ladies and gentlemen. So now here you go with another tag for Southern Comfort, and Cletus is back in, and here you have Marcus going to work, and what is Marcus doing here? I really don't know, but he's lucky Cletus is really out of it, but he is a clotheslining Cletus and giving him a back elbow. Now going for the pin on Cletus, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. And you see, oh my goodness, and you see the athleticism of Cletus as he hopped back up, and he's just ready for this fight, ladies and gentlemen. He wants this victory. Off of the rope and with a kick by Cletus, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's going to tag Big John over there. And there you have it, the tag. And Big John in the ring. What does he have planned now? Like I said, Big John, even though these men are similar in size, Big John is the more brutal one. And that shows it right there. Just look at that attack, and not even a 1 count before Oliver breaks up the count, and Marcus hops back up, but just to get tossed over by Big John, and now tagging back in Cletus. Cletus coming back into the ring, and what does Cletus have planned here? Kicking him in his back. Marcus, oh, with the spear to Cletus, and not even a 1 count there either, ladies and gentlemen. These men are continuing to go back and forth. And here, oh, Cletus, I don't know what was the move right there. Marcus thought he was about to do him, Cletus, but you see Alec Burke trying to get the crowd engaged as the Hot Shots are going toe-to-toe with Southern Comfort, ladies and gentlemen. And now, what does, I was about to say, what does Marcus have in plan, but Cletus has something different in plan as he throws him into his corner. Now, Alex Burke interfering in the match, you know, he's taking away the attention of Cletus, and he allows Marcus to regain composure, and now tossing Cletus into his corner, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, going for a kick. I thought he might have gone for a tag, and now he's just standing there looking at Cletus. He's probably a little gassed. Can't lie, this man is probably a little gassed going to war with these big men. So, and it's clear to see that Southern Comfort are the bigger men in this match. Marcus tossing Cletus into his corner. Now kicking him. Oh no, Cletus with the reversal. Cletus picking Marcus up, and seems like he's going for a power bomb here. Is that what he's going for? No, he tosses him. He's hitting his face on the top turnbuckle, ladies and gentlemen. And now stepping on him. Oh my goodness, choking him out in the corner. And look at Cletus going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Cletus is really trying to get this win and going for the pin. Only a 1 count. I thought for sure that would be a 2. But here, Cletus picking Marcus back up. And now what does he have planned? Oh, going for, what is this? Oh my goodness, what a clothesline by Cletus. And you can just see the scars and everything on Marcus, ladies and gentlemen. Now what does Cletus have planned here? Oh my goodness, and that has to hurt. And Marcus getting back up to his feet, ladies and gentlemen. And now Cletus tossing him back into the rope again, tossing him back into the corner. Now lifting him up again, and this time put it down. Kick to the face, ladies and gentlemen. Now Cletus getting ready for whatever he has planned here. And he is ready to put Marcus down, ladies and gentlemen. This has to be it. 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Marcus. Oh my goodness, and the ref doesn't know what to do with herself here. Seems like she's kind of nervous about calling this match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, and what a slam by Big, and he goes for the pin. Oh, what a cocky pin, but it takes the win, Southern Comfort. Too bad that this was not for a chance to join them in the next PLE in the title match. No, it is still a one-on-one so far as tag teams. It will be Psycho Circus versus the Hot Shots, ladies and gentlemen. Like I told you before, we will be having the cards for each PLE coming out soon, ladies and gentlemen. And next, after that, will be the PLEs. But here is your winner, Southern Comfort. And it seems like the Hot Shots, Alex Burt, and Cynthia Evans are 0 for 3 in wins here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because it seems like they all been backing each other up and they just haven't been able to get the wins. But here is your victors, and here is Southern Comfort, ladies and gentlemen. These men are excited, and I'm sure that these men will be getting their championship match one day. And here is our main event, Evan Turner against Azar Hassan, to see if we will be adding Evan Turner into the heavyweight championship match, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes. Here comes the Dream Killer, Evan Turner, ladies and gentlemen. The leader of the Twin Blade era. And yes, we're still waiting to see his brother debut. We're still waiting to see Kevin Turner, who is still a part of Prestige Worldwide. And as you know, Kevin Turner, he took on the Viking persona. But can't wait to see. I mean, because you know, Kevin Turner, he still has held more championships. Because if you don't know the story, when Evan and Kevin came into wrestling, they came into it as a tag team. And shortly after not reaching the success they always wanted, Evan turned on Kevin. He injured his brother's leg. He tried to injure him so he couldn't wrestle anymore. But Kevin rehabbed, and he went to a different company where he became the heavyweight championship. He held the heavyweight championship in that company. And then once he lost his title and stuff like that, he did a best of so many series with his brother, which Kevin came out on top as the victor. So Kevin will always have that above Evan. But he's also held the championship more than once. And so that is still above Evan, because Evan has yet to hold a world title, ladies and gentlemen. So his brother has that over him. And now he's facing the ex-Prestige Worldwide Heavyweight Champion to get a chance at the championship. Because we know that Brandon Quavos beat this man, Azar Hassan, to get the championship. So now, of course, Azar Hassan gets his rematch, but now Evan Turner wants in, and that's how this match came to be, ladies and gentlemen. So now we will see if Evan Turner can do what he says and get the victory. And you see the pins going off, and I don't know where Evan was striking, but Azar now going off on, now hitting the top rope and now landing on top of Evan. Hassan is not playing any games. He wants his title back. He said that he didn't even get a good reign going yet before Brandon Cuevas came and took his championship. He wants that championship back. And like I said, Evan wants a shot at that title as well, ladies and gentlemen. So we will see which one of these guys, if one of these guys can take that title away from Brandon Cuevas. That is still the question, because Brandon Cuevas is forever a fighting champion, ladies and gentlemen. And now his woman, Mercedes Rossi, gets her last chance at the women's title. If she doesn't win this match, she will go to the bottom of the line and have to start all the way back up, or she will have to go to the Baddies Championship and fight her way up with that and try to defend it 5 times, and that way she'll earn herself a guaranteed another title shot at the women's championship. But we're hoping that Mercedes can pull through this time. Maybe. Well, I'm biased on it because I don't want to be on the bad side of Psycho Circus, and I don't want to be on the bad side of Trixie, because if she can keep both of those big goons, Crom and Crusher, in line, she must be bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no other way to put it, but I don't want to have no problems with Psycho Circus. And as they're trying to take out, he tried to take out Evan, but it didn't work. But it keeps with, but he goes for the pin, 1 and only a 1 count, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, he's going to work on Evan. He is trying to keep this a one-on-one with Brandon for the title at their next match, ladies and gentlemen. But Evan Turner, you have to watch out for him. You always have backup plans upon backup plans. I'm surprised that nobody from Twin Blade era is out here. I'm surprised maybe the number 1 stunner or the Hounds of Glory or any of them have came out, but no. Or Hounds of War. Sorry, Hounds of Glory. But yeah, but Azir still trying to make sure Brandon and him have a one-on-one. As soon as I say that, here come Evan Turner. But as soon as I said Evan Turner is coming back, Azir starts to work on him over again, ladies and gentlemen. And now these two are just going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Just so much going on right now with these 2 young men. But like I said, it's a lot. A lot of people want gold or silver. Oh my goodness! And there he goes with a Superman punch, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not looking good for Evan. But as soon as I say that, Evan with the reverse. And now getting thrown into the stairs. Well, he really didn't hit the stairs like that, but now Evan busted open, ladies and gentlemen. And both of these men, well, Azir, he's going to no escape regardless. But Brandon, well, not Brandon, because Brandon is going to no escape regardless too. But Evan Turner, he wants to be in no escape. He wants to be in the main event of no escape for the title, and here he is trying to prove what he can do as he's getting tossed into the corner. But see, and this is what's crazy about this, that Azir is already a big person, but Brandon is bigger, so that will make Evan Turner, if he wins and goes to no escape, that will make Evan Turner the smallest guy in the match. Not saying you can't win the title being the smallest guy, but my thing is, if you see the things that the heavyweight champion can do, you see the things that Brandon Cuevas could do, it kind of makes you wonder. And then Azir, he's no slouch either. But like I said, you can't doubt yourself. But here is Evan with the roll-up. He only gets a 1 count, ladies and gentlemen. And what does he have planned here? He locks up with Azir. He tosses him into the corner, and oh, what a chop. He runs to the other side of the ring and then back and gives him a nice clothesline and went for a bulldog, but Azir pushes him, ladies and gentlemen. Now Azir going for a knee, and now, oh my goodness, he hits him with the Dream Killer, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, and Evan is going to No Escape in the main event. So we will see him at No Escape in the main event, fighting for that heavyweight championship, ladies and gentlemen. We will see what he can do. As you already know, the Hot Shots are already going to No Escape for the tag team titles, but he does have David Tangaloa going for the United States title against Ryan Starr, ladies and gentlemen. But here, a nice victory for Evan Turner, ladies and gentlemen, and that has been the show. Shout outs to Evan Turner for the win. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out One King Entertainment, Lady of Mischief Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Thrill Zone Inc., and Ring of Glory, ladies and gentlemen, and all the rest of the channels that I mentioned earlier. This is your boy FMF Gaming, and I am out.